Imagine you were trapped in the middle of the ocean, no land in sight, no phone, no help, just your family, a tiny boat, and waves taller than your school building. Sounds like a movie, right? But this really happened to a family just like ours. Welcome to my channel Polyban Teaches, where I will take the students of class 11th to an exciting journey. Today's story is from your book Hornbill. Lesson number 2. We are not afraid to die if we can all be together. It is not just about storms at sea. It is about courage, teamwork, and how even children of your age can show the strength that saves lives. So sit tight because this is not just a chapter. It's a survival thriller that you are going to remember. The narrator, a 37-year-old man, and his wife Mary, dreamed of sailing around the world, just like the famous explorer Captain James Cook. For years, they prepared themselves. They practiced sailing, they saved money, they built a boat named Wave Walker. The Wave Walker, a 23-meter long, sturdy vessel, especially designed for long sea voyages. With their two little children, Jonathan, 6 years old, and Suzanne, 7 years old, they set out in July 1976. Along the way, they picked up two crew members, Larry Vigil, an American, and Herb Sigler, a Swiss. The adventure was set. The first leg of the journey was smooth. They crossed 105,000 kilometers of ocean, three-fourths of the globe. But on December 25, 1976, when most people were celebrating Christmas, they faced the first warning: massive waves in the southern Indian Ocean. Still they managed, but on January 2, 1977, all hell broke loose. The biggest storm of their lives struck. Waves rose up to 15 meters, crashing onto the boat like mountains of water. Then it happened. At 6 p.m., a gigantic wave smashed into Wave Walker. The narrator was thrown overboard, completely under the sea. But somehow he was pulled back by the safety rope tied around his waist. Injured and bleeding, he returned to a half-sunk boat. Water was rushing in. The decks were smashed. The main mast was destroyed. And the boat was on the verge of sinking. This was the moment of truth. Should they give up or should they fight to survive? The narrator and his crew fought like warriors. They pumped water out with hand pumps for 36 hours non-stop. They used canvas and wood to make temporary repairs. Even the 6-year-old Jonathan encouraged his father by saying, "Daddy, we are not afraid of dying if we can all be together. You, Mummy, Sue, and I." This line became the soul of the story. Courage born from love and togetherness. Despite exhaustion and injuries, no one gave up. The crew showed teamwork, the children showed maturity beyond their age, and the narrator showed unshakable determination. After days of battling storms, broken equipment, and hopelessness, they finally sighted land. It was a tiny French island, Ile Amsterdam. When they reached the island safely, everyone collapsed with relief. They had survived what looked like certain death. Now let us know about the value points and the themes of this story. So what do you learn from this chapter? Courage in crisis. Never give up even when everything seems lost. Teamwork. Every member's contribution, big or small, matters. Optimism and hope. The children's faith gave strength to the adults. Leadership. The narrator's calmness and quick decision making saved lives. Family bond. We are not afraid to die if we can all be together. This line tells us that love can defeat fear. So next time when life throws storms at you, remember the story of Wave Walker and tell yourself, we are not afraid to die if we can all be together. Fear is strong, but courage, unity and love are always stronger. If you were on the Wave Walker, what would you do? Tell me in the comment section. If you like this storytelling, please like and share with your friends. And if you have not subscribed this channel, please do subscribe so that you are benefited with the upcoming videos. That's all for today. We'll again come back with another story in the upcoming videos. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye.